day and welcome back to the show. And today's little chat is about this. If you can see at the top, it's Bottom. Bottom. The TV series what starred Rick Mail and Adam Aidenson. Uh, they had 3 seasons. They had 18 episodes, ran from 91 to 95, and 5 successful stage shows. And this one was when I went to see them in 2003, one of their stage shows. They was a very successful duo and best mates. They originally started in another classic TV show, comedy, what was called The Young Ones, where that was set round a house with 4 students. There is Vivian, Rick, Neil, and Mike, and their landlord was Alexis Sale, and that was on a Monday night, and every time they would have a famous band on playing music. The one episode they had Motorhead, and the music was playing as they was going to, because they was going to be on University Challenge as the Scumbags. So going back to Bottom, that's my ticket. It was all set round Ed and Aiden, their 2 characters, and they always fell out, beat up each other, and it was a brilliant comedy show. Where before I saw them on the stage show, I never really watched any of their shows. I have got the program somewhere, but I don't know where it is, because I would have liked to show you the program and that, and what the show was. But it was really good show. They was very funny. It was only the 2 of them all the time, and I think this was like a time machine. The TARDIS, instead of the TARDIS, they called it the TARDIS, and different things they would get up to, hitting each other with saucepans and that, and it was so funny. And sometimes they make mistakes and they ad-libbed and that, and it was so funny because it all ended up part of the show and that, and they was so good with each other. And sadly, we lost Rick Mail some years back, but he came from Worcester way, and they're going to, I think they're going to start a festival in his honor, in his name. They're going to have the first one this year, dedicated to him, and a lot of his friends and people who respected him, because he starred in the alternative comedy, and I think he did another comedy series with Ed Agenson and the rest of the young ones, but I can't think what the name of that show was. I expect someone would tell me in the comments. But Bottom, Bottom, was a real laugh. It was so funny. The TV, they only made 18 episodes. It was on BBC Two, but it was so funny in that, and the things they get up to, and when they made mistakes, they even had say other things and that, and made it, everybody laughed and that. And the stage shows were always sellouts. All 5 stage shows what they did over the years, and it only run from 91 to 95, and it was 3 seasons and 18 episodes. So it's a shame, because it was a good series, but it was a very the language was very colourful. well, especially with the stage shows. It was so colourful that you wouldn't be able to um, show it on the TV. I don't think they would have to put the bleep so many times that you wouldn't get the understand the jokes and that, and they used to be so clever. But as I was saying, Rick Mail, we lost him quite some years ago. He even starred in a film called Drop Dead Fred. He played the ghost. Well, he wasn't a ghost. He was a little girl's imaginary friend, and he played the main character as Fred. But that was a very good film of his, and that, and I think that made him a big name everywhere, and that. And I don't know if Bottom BOTTOM made was successful in America, because I don't know if the Americans would understand their sense of humour. Well, the British sense of humour, sometimes they do understand, but it was a classic show. The stage shows were so funny. You didn't know what was going on, because they started going by the script, but then things go pear-shaped and they ad-libbed and sort of made up different things. But it was a real fun show, and it was a real entertaining theatre show as well, even though they did five successful set-up shows when they did it on tour. So that just proves how much people liked the series and the stage show. And when I got to see them at the NII Arena, I think it's called something else now, in 2003, I went with some friends and I really enjoyed it, and it was so funny. Yeah, Euro was in stitches every minute. Even though it was just the two of them, they kept the show going and that, and it was so funny. So this is my little chat about the TV show with Ada Edmondson and Rick Mail, and the other things they did together, because they both appeared in The Young Ones together, because they was best friends. I think they met in uni, and they stayed friends till the end, because Aidan Edwinton is married to I can't think of her name now. The one from French, Jennifer French. I think it's French, something Jennifer French. Married to her, and they live in Devon, and because Rick originally came from Worcester, the Worcester area, so he grew up there, and he's always been, respected there, and that. And this is where I end my little chat about Bottom and Aidan Edwinson and Rick Mail. And I hope you enjoy this little short chat about them and their successful 2 shows. I think they made something else, but I can't think what else was the other one. But they even did a charity record with Cliff Richard, where Cliff was singing the Young Ones. No, A Living Doll. And they was in the background doing the backing singing and that, and it was so funny. And this is where I say a goodbye for now. And if you enjoy this little chat about the TV show, and you would like to follow my channel and even join in with the comments and press the thumbs up and the notification, it's a free channel, and it's up to your choice. Because I can only ask you to join. I can't make you join. It's your choice if you want to join. Follow my channel and follow up what else I do. And I'll say a fond farewell for now, and I hope you are safe and well wherever you are, whenever you watch this, whatever time, morning, noon, and night, and take care of one another. And I wish you a fond farewell and goodbye for now.